So I'm going to talk to you about Teen Spirit. It's supposed to be a teenage movie or for teenagers. It's about this, I think, 17-year-old girl who wants to be a singer. She's from Poland and she lives in the island of Wight in the UK, and she's going to enter this talent show for teenage singers with the help of a former opera singer. So this is a story. We've seen this story a million times before. I have to, you have to. I mean, the last time we've all heard of a story like this was with Lady Gaga. So this is not exactly the invention of fire. This story has been shot a million times. I've seen them all. Let me tell you this up front, because I have a soft spot for artists, and I have a softer spot for musicians. I love them all. I love them, well, some more than others, and some in particular, but I've seen all of these movies, and I obviously went to see this one. So, what do I think about it? I liked it. I loved it, actually. This is the debut of Max Minghella. Max Minghella is the son of Anthony Minghella, the late director, who is responsible for movies like The English Patient, Cold Mountain, other fabulous movies. Max Minghella wrote the script, and he also directed the movie, and this is the first time that he's directing a movie. About the script, it's so simple that it's perfect. I mean, you know what's going to happen. It's not a big secret. We all know what's going to happen. So he didn't try to make it into something it's not. It's straightforward. It's simple. It's what it is. He didn't use any gimmicks. He didn't hide anything. He didn't show too much. In fact, he shows what's absolutely necessary for us to understand this story. Because let me tell you this, the script is an allegory. This script, this simple script, this straightforward, well-developed, well-crafted, well-divided script is an allegory for this girl's life. You don't need to see more of her life to know that these are the decisions that she's always going to face. It's ethical choices and moral choices, always based on the exact same issues that are shown here. So I don't need a more elaborate script. I think it's really good. It's not great because it's not a very demanding story. It's not a very demanding movie. What he's showing is straightforward. So he saved his artistry, I think, for the direction. And I think he did it very well. It's a heartfelt movie. It's an emotional movie. It's perfect, actually, because let me tell you, the casting is great. The performances are great. The songs are great. At least it's perfect for that story, okay? So it's all on the money. It's so simple and so great. You don't need more for this. There are little details in editing. For instance, just to give you an example, and maybe I'm going to choose the most expressive example. It's very well edited as well. And let me tell you as an example that this girl is going to sing in front of the judges for the first time. And she's singing a song. And while she's singing the song, they show us a sequence of images of her life, crafted to the music, with the rhythm of the music. And they show us a bunch of images of her life, of the way she lives, of her traumas, of her desires, of her... And this is an allegory as well for the fact that she's giving it all. I mean, this girl is putting it all out there. It's the sum of her experiences. It's everything she is that she's trying to convey for the judges. And this is perfect. I mean, it's perfect. And that's the way this movie is crafted. It's so simple and so perfect that maybe you miss it. You know, if you look twice, you see that you don't need more. It's actually very, very surgically done. And so I'm looking so forward to seeing another movie from this guy. I mean, I think it was one hell of a debut. It's perfect. So I am looking forward for another movie, a more elaborate, a more demanding movie from Max Minghella. But I think the debut was perfect, and kudos to you. As for the actress, the main actress, I knew her name. I hadn't seen anything from her, I think. She also sings the songs. She's not a great singer, but she is a good singer, and she's perfect. She has the perfect popsy alternative rock vibe that this movie demands, and she's perfect in it. She's good. She's perfect. I mean, everything is perfect. It sounds true. You know, when you come out of a movie theater and you go, yeah, I believe that. Totally. I mean, you know, and it's heartfelt, like his father's films. It's very heartfelt. I think that was a good inheritance, and it's simple and it's good, and I loved it, and I recommend it. And so go to the movies. Kudos to you, Max Minghella. One hell of a debut, perfect debut. I'm so glad I saw it. Congratulations. Go to the movies, people.